Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you again. I just wanted to make a video right now because as I was editing my latest YouTube video to upload, rendering right now. So yeah, whenever I make these videos and I upload my POV surf content, not whenever, but once in a while, it actually kind of triggers my depression, or I'm not sure if that's the correct word, but it just reminds me that I still suck at this shit, and I've been going for years, and I don't know, I haven't seen much improvement in the last several years. And yeah, when I watch these videos and I see how poorly I'm performing, it kind of triggers like this depression and this desire to quit. I mean, it's never been strong enough for me to actually want to quit, but it does make me feel kind of bad. Yeah, it's usually because I'm comparing myself to others, and like I said, the vast majority of my sessions I end up having fun and I feel good afterwards, but this is the only physical activity that I do where once in a while after the session I actually feel worse than when I started. Like, I've never done any physical activity that made me feel like that before. I don't believe I have. But yeah, like maybe like 1 out of 20 sessions or 10 sessions, I get out of the water and I actually wish I didn't even go in. And yeah, it's generally, I mean, it's always because my performance, I've just been at it for so long that I don't know, I guess I expected too much out of myself. Yeah, there's like some days I can't even get down the line. There's actually sessions where I don't catch a single wave, and I'll look back at the videos and I'll notice that I could have caught some of them. Like, I was in the perfect position and like I second guessed myself or whatever. Yeah, I know I touched on this slightly before, but yeah, this is just another one of those days when I was I was editing and I just saw like what I was doing and just got really disappointed in myself, especially my trip to Uluwatu. Like, I paid extra money to get there, and I mean the waves were perfect, but just also, like, my personality, I'm not a very aggressive type of person, and it was kind of crowded out there, and you'll see the same guy get the wave over and over and over, and I haven't even caught one yet. And then even while I was trying not to be aggressive, I still ended up pissing a few people off. Yeah, that's another reason why that it would kind of get me in a bad mood, consider quitting. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna quit, but I don't like feeling like this, and I've tried a bunch of different methods, a bunch of different strategies to get over it and just to have fun. Well, I remind myself that it's just for fun, especially surfing. I don't think anybody's judging me out there unless I put them in danger, and that's the only time they really care what I'm doing. But yeah, it's mostly me being harsh on myself. And yeah, so like I remember a while back, one method that did kind of help me is I would go out there and just tell myself to drill. Like, don't try to put everything together, but just focus on one or two things. Even two things is kind of hard for me to keep in my mind. But yeah, next time I'm just gonna, if I remember to do it, I'm just gonna try to pump down the line and not focus on turning or anything like that. I do watch tutorials and instructional videos on YouTube, and I do feel like I have those tips in my mind. It's just my body won't listen to me. uh, I mean, surfing's not the only thing I feel like that about, but it's the only one that where I've had a session, because you know, when you're physical, all those endorphins are going through your brain and it's supposed to make you feel good. But and even those sessions when I want to quit, that is happening. It's just that my comparing and judging myself is more overwhelming than I guess the endorphins can handle or whatever. Because yeah, I also do jiu-jitsu. That one, I don't judge myself too harshly because I've only been doing it for slightly less than 2 years, and I guess my original expectation was that I'm not going to be good at it for like a good 5 to 10 years anyway. So I had way less expectation out of myself. But with the surfing, I mean, I shouldn't be doing that anyways. I shouldn't even be considering that. That's already comparing myself to others. But yeah, with the surfing, I see kids that have only been alive as long as I've been surfing, and they're already better than me. And it's just really, really hard not to compare. So yeah, it's one of those days I feel kind of down. I spent a lot of money to get my surf gear all the way over here, and a lot of effort. It's pretty difficult to travel around with such a big, odd-shaped bag. In certain places, the taxis won't even pick you up, and yeah, it's not comfortable to carry that thing around. So I went through all that, came all the way here to Bali, made a ton of mistakes. This spot in Barawa, like, the waves are honestly not any better than the waves back in California. And I guess the only spot really worth going to is the Bukit Peninsula, where Uluwatu is. But yeah, I ended up not going there. I still have another month here, and that's also in Barawa. I wanted to stay near the jiu-jitsu gym because that's a slightly higher priority for me. But I later realized they have jiu-jitsu gyms in the Bukit. So yeah, I totally screwed up. And I just keep trying to tell myself, like, you're supposed to fail and you're supposed to learn from your mistakes. So that one, I guess I could fix on my next trip back here. Probably stay in the Bukit. But yeah, every time something triggers my memory of my failure, I just kind of start getting down on myself, and I gotta talk my way out of it. Like I mentioned a few of the strategies, how I say, just tell myself that the only requirement is that I have fun. But on some rare cases, it wasn't fun, and and those are the days I really get down on myself. So yeah, today's one of those days. I mean, I know I'm supposed to fail, but the past several failures I haven't reassessed myself and try to get better. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Man, even jiu-jitsu actually, I think it was my second session while I was here. There was a guy that was that was literally his fifth lesson, and he was straight whooping my ass. Shit. Totally felt like a, what do you call it? That imposter syndrome, because I had just got my blue belt like a month before that, and that was his fifth session, and he was straight whooping my ass, and felt kind of down on myself. Like the thought of quitting kind of popped in my head, but with jujitsu, I'm not gonna quit, because having fun is important, but that wasn't from the beginning. That wasn't my top priority. My top priority is to have a place where I could go with people with the same goals, and like somewhere where I could meet the same people over and over, but at the same time where that place has like new people rotating in also. I knew I needed a place like that for my own mental health. So, and jiu-jitsu is the funnest one out of those. People mention church, and I know other people use bars as that kind of place. I think it's called a third place or something like that. Like people mention somewhere where it's not home or work, and where you could also meet the same people over and over, but at the same time have new people rotating in. So yeah, I don't drink, and I don't believe in any what do you call it? Like any religion out there. I don't really believe in that, so I would feel like a fraud if I went there. So I'm really happy I found jiu-jitsu, and that's the reason I won't quit. But I really hope I could somehow get over this feeling of being down on myself. So yeah, just wanted to talk about that real quick. Alright, take care guys. I'll see you guys next time.